Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Get ready, drivers, because October 2025 is bringing a wave of new road rules and changes that could significantly impact your wallet and your daily commute. We've already seen a ton of new laws this year, from the Dartford crossing charge increase to new HMRC rules for all car owners. But what's coming next month is just as important. So let's break down exactly what you need to know. First up, a big one for anyone driving in Oxford. Starting from October 29th, a new congestion charge is being introduced. If you drive through Hythe Bridge Street, St Cross Road, St Clement's Street, Thames Street, Marston Ferry Road, or Hollow Way without a permit, the council says this is a temporary measure, lasting for about 2 years, while Network Rail completes works on Botley Road. The goal? To slash traffic and cut down on emissions. Andrew Gant, the Cabinet Member for Transport Management, stated that reducing vehicle numbers is essential for the city to thrive. He believes that alongside the permits for those who absolutely need to drive, the charge will make necessary car trips much easier by easing congestion. So, if Oxford is on your route, be prepared for this new charge starting at the end of the month. Now, let's talk about taxis, specifically in London. From October 1st, a new rule comes into effect for all licensed taxi drivers and anyone applying for a new taxi license. They will now be required to pass the SARU assessment, which stands for Safety, Equality, and Regulatory Understanding. This isn't just a small quiz, it's a comprehensive test covering everything from fares and payments to disability awareness, safeguarding vulnerable passengers, driver safety, and licensing requirements. All the information for the test is in the Taxi Driver Handbook. Transport for London is making this change to ensure every single London cabbie meets high standards, especially concerning safeguarding and English language skills. The Department for Transport has pointed out that language proficiency is crucial. If a driver can't understand written documents, it could pose a risk, particularly when it comes to protecting children and vulnerable adults from potential exploitation. So, the test will cover both spoken and written English to make sure drivers can handle all aspects of the job safely and professionally. Next, let's switch gears to something that affects every household, but especially electric vehicle owners: the energy price cap. At the start of October, the regulator Ofgem is setting a new price cap. From October 1st to December 31st, the cap will be £1,755 per year for a typical household. Now you might be thinking, what does this have to do with driving? Well, this figure represents a 2% increase compared to the last quarter. For those of you who charge your electric car at home, this could mean your charging costs are about to go up. Experts are warning that unless you're on a specific EV-friendly tariff that offers cheaper overnight rates, you'll likely feel the pinch of this price hike. It is a good reminder to review your energy plan and see if there are better options out there to keep your EV running costs as low as possible. Don't get caught out by surprise when your next electricity bill arrives. Finally, some potentially good news for everyone who drives a petrol or diesel car. October could be the month we finally see some relief at the pumps. The government's Fuel Finder scheme is on the horizon. The Labour Party has confirmed plans to introduce this tool, which would legally require major fuel retailers and supermarkets to publish their live fuel prices within 30 minutes of any change. Why is this a big deal? Research from last year's autumn budget suggests this transparency could help drivers save between 1 and 6 pence per litre. That might not sound like a lot, but it really adds up over time. This initiative comes after the Competition and Markets Authority, or CMA, found that retailers weren't passing on savings to customers even when global oil prices were falling. A spokesperson for the Department for Energy Security and Net Zero confirmed that the Fuel Finder scheme is on track. They stressed that retailers have a duty to give drivers a fair price. This new tool, combined with new powers for the CMA to monitor the market, aims to stop rip-off prices and make the whole system more accountable. So, keep your eyes peeled for this scheme. It could make filling up your tank a little less painful. So there you have it, the 4 major driving law changes hitting the UK in October 2025. We've got the new Oxford congestion charge, mandatory SERU tests for London taxi drivers, a rising energy price cap affecting EV charging, and the long-awaited Fuel Finder scheme. It's a lot to take in, but staying informed is the best way to avoid unexpected fines and make smart decisions. Let me know in the comments which of these changes will affect you the most. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more updates on road rules and motoring news. Drive safe out there, and I'll see you in the next video.